We are now at the end of our second week of unarmed stage combat for our 8th video, and now we're looking at blocks. So not every blow lands in a normal fight. Last time we showed you how to evade attacks, and this time we're going to show you what happens when those attacks are blocked. And if you've studied armed combat, this is very, very similar to parries. We're going to be using a lot of the same techniques. We're also going to be introducing yet another new punch. This one is going to be a right hook. It's going to look very similar to the roundhouse, like this. So it is a circular punch, but it doesn't complete because the right hook is going to be blocked. And the big difference between the right hook and the roundhouse is prepped here, the right hook is prepped here. Now the reason for that is because when we block, we want to make contact with the muscular parts of the body. You'll notice on your arm that you have bones on one side and on the other side. We do not want to slam these bones together with our partner. That's very, very painful. Now, I've heard stories that some martial arts will do things like that on purpose. They'll block and then twist their bone into their partner or their opponent, or they'll take metal rulers and slide it along their shin bones to develop calluses so they can use their shins as a weapon. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want you to do any of that for this class. So we're going to make sure that we're making contact only with the muscular parts of the body. And that means when I make my punch, I need to open that part of the body to my partner. So I'm going to twist my hand this way instead of keeping it like this for the right hook. But instead of going through, the right hook is going to extend past and offline. So let's take a look now with Dante. Okay, so Dante, if you could stand here diagonally. Now, if you remember from armed combat, we have the idea of a fishing line cut, where we cast all of the energy offline and past our partner's target. The same thing is going to be true here for the right hook. I'm going to spot my target offline, and I'm going to cast all my energy offline. Okay? Now, we're going to start just by negotiating this as we do our choreography. I'm going to start by showing my partner where my target is. I'm going to punch like this. And I'm going to end right there. I'm going to come to a natural stopping point. And I want to do this to the point where my partner believes and understands that he or she or they is in no physical danger whatsoever. They know, no matter what, I'm going to stop right there. Therefore, they do not need to slam a whole bunch of extra force into my arm, hurting and possibly injuring both of us. All they need to do is bring their hand up to meet my arm. Now I'm going to show them where I want them to make contact. I want them to make contact right here with an open palm, monkey paw, kitten claw. Remember, this is no hospital finger. This is hospital finger. It's going to make contact right there on the inside of my lower arm on the muscular part. Not here on my wrist, but right here. It's going to do that with his right hand, and as he blocks, he is going to weight shift off to the side, avoiding it. Because really the best way to defend yourself from a block, or from a punch, is an evasion. The block is just there as an added extra safety precaution. So really, every block is also an evasion. Just like every parry is technically also an evasion. So we're right here. I make eye contact, spot the target, I throw my fist, and Dante brings his arm up and makes the contact right there. Now this is called an inside block. Okay, he's moving his arm across to the inside to block. So here it is, something close to performance speed. There, oh, you can go a little faster. Here we go. And there, a little bit here. Okay, one more time. And there, good. Now, you also want to have a little bit of a nap sound. So practice making a nap sound there. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, one more time. Here we go. And oh, you can give me more of a nap there. Here we go. And there. So that is what we want it to sound like. Now, he can also do a couple other types of blocks. So this right here is an inside block. He can also do an outside block, moving the outside or the same side hand up there. This one's a little tricky, and I've often been told that I do not have a very good outside block. It's not my strong suit. It's actually one of the weakest things I have in stage combat is that outside block. So I'm probably not giving you the best demonstration, and with some practice you can probably do this a little bit better than I can. But let's see how Dante does with the outside block. Here we go. There, yeah. Get that there. See if you can keep your elbow down. You don't want to hide the block from the audience with that elbow. Okay, one more time. So we're here, arms are up, fist up, and there. Again, here, elbow down. Let's try it again, and slow. Boom, good. One more time, and there. Weight shift more, off to the side. Good. Now, the outside block can often be used as a setup for a right cross. You block, step out, and now you're automatically in position. You just move this hand, spot your target, and then you can return with a right cross. Very common technique. Now you can also do a double block, putting both hands up against the arm. So let's try that now. Double block. There, good. One more time, a little bit closer to performance speed. There, one more time. A little bit, you're bringing it really far up and you're hitting the inside of my elbow right there. Bring it down here, okay? Again. Okay. Performance speed. Good, right there. Awesome. So those are some blocks. And with a partner, I would like you to please perform all three types of blocks. An outside block, an inside block, and a double block, both with your partner's hook. Thanks so much.